Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, January 6th. We have an 11-game slate. We're starting with DraftKings, starting with James Harden, 10.1K. I'm not very enthusiastic about this 10.1K because Max, he's going to take up a lot of his usage. I'm not even interested in Tobias Harris, to be honest with you, with Embiid being out. That's how much usage Harden and Maxey soaks up. So with that being said, I'm only interested in Harden and Maxey, and I'm reluctant to play Harden in one of my main lineups. So look, he's in the player pool, 10.1K. He's still underpriced. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think you're gonna get what you think you're gonna get. You feel me? So if you're playing a lot of, and the matchup is good, the Chicago, like if you're gonna get a Harden game, Chicago is the game you're gonna get it from because you're gonna get Levine going off, DeRozan going off, close game down to the wire, and then Harden's gonna do what he does. But Maxey's gonna take some of his usage away. So just keep that in mind. LaMelo Ball 9,900. Charlotte's trash. LaMelo's fine against Milwaukee. Giannis is on a rampage right now. I don't need LaMelo Ball right now, but he's in play. SGA being cheaper than both of those guys is a travesty. They're sleeping on SGA. SGA 9,800, find value and play him. Dame Dollar 9,700, he's fine. You could play him. Trae Young 9,400, amazing spot against the Lakers. If LeBron is in, game should be close. If LeBron is out, Atlanta should beat them. But Lakers, they've been a little scrappy, without LeBron. Unlike the Clippers, but we're not talking about that right now. But yeah, Trae Young is in. Just hope for a close game. Halliburton is too cheap. The disrespect that Halliburton gets is off the charts. The league leader in assists. He could shoot the ball from anywhere. I don't understand what else he has to do. He's 9K. He's 9K on DraftKings. If in one of my first few lineups, if I'm playing 3 lineups, he's in one of them. That's how underpriced he is. Kyrie 8,700, absolutely in play. Tyler Hero 8,600. He looks expensive because he is expensive, but he's in the player pool. CJ McCollum against Brooklyn 8,500. Hopefully they could keep it close. He's absolutely in play. DeJounte Murray, I like him against the Lakers also. I like the players that get the peripherals and the stocks against the Lakers because of all their turnovers. You feel me? So this is a DeJounte Murray game. Holiday 8,100, decent play. Garland, if he's in, he's a good play because Donovan is out. So pay attention to Mitchell's status. Jalen Brunson 7,900. He's priced correctly. Finally, Westbrook 7,700 if he's in, good play. If he's out, load up on Schroeder, but they're probably going to get spanked. Chris Paul 7,600, okay, decent play. Van Vliet 7,400, too cheap. Russell 7,100, he's an okay play. Jamal Murray 7K in play. Tyrese Maxey 7K in play. Rozier 6,900. Josh Giddey 68. Simon 6,700, all in play. Isaiah Quickly 6,300. It's a decent play with no RJ Barrett. D'Anthony Melton, if you're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot on him at 6K. Trey Jones in play against Detroit. Kind of stands out to me a little bit. Kind of underpriced for that matchup. Kyle Lowry, 5,600. He's priced more appropriately there. Killian Hayes, 5,500. I'm okay with that against the Spurs. Jaden Ivey, 54. Same thing. But Detroit, they tend to play like the Clippers sometimes and just come out some games with no heart. No balls. You know what I'm saying? No machismo. Just come out and quit and get benched. Detroit last week, they got benched in the first quarter. And then tonight or last night, the Clippers got benched. They said, how you start Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and you got to bench these guys in the second half? Whatever. I don't even want to get started on that because that's going to be the whole video. Schroeder, 5,200, absolutely in play. Pay attention to Westbrook because he'll look better with no Westbrook. Monte Morris, 5,100. You want to take a shot? Take a shot. Bones Highland, we don't really need right now. 5,100. Alec Burks, 5K. I don't need. Oladipo, 47. I don't need. Jalen Noel, 45. You could take a shot. Dennis Smith Jr. I don't think we need him against Milwaukee. I barely want to play LaMelo. Why would I want to play Dennis Smith? Play 23 minutes, 17 fantasy points. Reggie Jackson. See, this is why I'd be reluctant to. I'll be very reluctant to recommend any Clippers because I know they're bums. I know that I don't give a fuck about their record. They're bums. They have no heart. Ayo 42, you can take a shot. Javon Carter, hell no. Patrick Beverly, he's okay. No Westbrook, gets a little bit of a bump. Terrence Mann is another Clipper. Take with that information what you want. Jason Richardson, if there's no Vassell, if Vassell is out, you can give him a shot. If Vassell is in, I don't really need Richardson. Alvarado, you can take a shot. Milton, I'm not interested in. Trey Mann, 36, we don't need. Caruso, I don't need. He's another injury-prone fool. All right. With what I'm seeing, let's just go to shooting guard. Anthony Edwards, 9,100 in play. Paul George, 8,900. Probably will have a better game, but I don't need him. But he's in the player pool. You want to play him? Have at it. Zach LaVine, absolutely in play. I would run it back with one of those Philadelphia guards, preferably Maxey or Harden. Rozier. Did we speak about Rozier? Yes, we did. So Vassell is out. Josh Richardson gets that bump. OG 64, absolutely in play. Buddy Hill 6,200, absolutely in play. Bogdan 5,900 against the Lakers. You could take a shot. If you want to take a shot on Bogdan, this is what I would do. I would pay Bogdan and Trae Young or Bogdan and Murray. Like 2 out of 3, but not all 3. You feel me? Because not all 3 is going to go off. Maybe they could. Most likely they won't. Gary Trent Jr. 5,800 in play. Karis LeVert, Noel Mitchell, he gets a little bit of a bump, 5,800. Have at it. Quentin Grimes, 5,700. You want to take a shot? Take a shot. Bruce Brown, we don't really need. Trey Murphy, 4,900 in play. Norman Powell, in the player pool, but not for me. Struce, we don't need. Caldwell Pope, we don't need. Mathurin, you can take a shot. Shamit, I can't sleep at night knowing that I put Shamit in one of my fantasy lineups. But when he gets minutes, he does play well. Like I can admit that. 4,500. If he's gonna start for Booker tomorrow, guess what? He starts for Booker. You know what to do? Fire him up. Royce O'Neal, 4,300. If you're desperate, Grayson Allen. If he starts, if you're desperate. Connaughton. Look, pick one. Connaughton and Grayson Allen, and hope for the best. That's if Middleton is out. You want to play one of them for value? Go on ahead. Kispert for value with no Beal? Take a shot. Wait, is Beal in or is Beal out? Beal is out. So you want to take a shot on Kispert? I ain't mad at you. I mean, I ain't going to play him, but I ain't mad at you. I don't need Seth Curry. Damian Lee, if he started, but he's not going to start, so he's pretty much useless. I heard they're sending Cam Reddish to China, so he's useless. All right, let's go to small forward. I ain't got time to waste. Braun 10-7, he's going to play. And should be a close game. If you could find a way to get a little bit of an Atlanta stat, have at it. Durant 10K, this one should be a close game. Durant's absolutely in play. DeRozan in play, 8,800. Kyle Kuzma, 8,400 in play. Kawhi Leonard, 8,200 in the player pool, but I won't be playing him. He has no guts. You know what I'm saying? He has no guts. He has no drive. Takes the easy way out. That's what he is. That's what he does. He takes the easy way out. That's the best way to describe him. No heart. No passion. Get the fuck out of here. Kevin Keldon Johnson, 6,800, absolutely in play. Scotty Barnes, 6,700, might give you 40, might give you 14. You never know. Tobias Harris, I'm not interested in because of the usage from those backcourt boys. I can't do it. It's very risky to pay 6,600 when Tobias Harris has got to wait for the ball from Harden and his 4,000 dribbles set up. I'm good. Josh Hart's in play, 65. Miles Bridges, I'm lying. Mikal Bridges, 6K in play. Michael Porter Jr., 5,900, a little bit risky, but he's in play. Gordon Hayward over my dead body. I will never play Gordon Hayward again in my life. I'm lying. I will never play Gordon Hayward in your life. In your lifetime. Kyle Anderson, we don't need. Najee Marshall, you could take a shot if he starts. Jalen Williams, you playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot. Jaden McDaniels, 4,900, not interested. DeAndre Hunter, 4,900. If he starts, you could take a shot. Dort, you playing a lot of lineups, 4,800, you could take a shot. Herbert Jones, if he starts at 4,800, you could take a shot. Jalen McDaniels, not interested in. Danny Avdia, if you're playing like 20 lineups, you could throw him at one, but you'll probably lose, so don't do it. This is Caleb, I couldn't remember his first name. Caleb Martin, we don't need him anyway, so it doesn't matter what this fucking name is. Sadiq Bey, if he starts at 4,300 and play TJ Warren, if you want to use him as value, you could try, but there'll be better value by the time we get around a lot. Patrick Williams, 4K in play. I told you about Josh Richardson. Troy Brown, if Braun is out. LeBron James, if LeBron James is out. Troy Brown is a thing if he's playing. And I think we're going to power forward. Giannis, 12K, a man on a mission, find value and play him. Julius Randle, 10.6K. He's been thriving with no RJ Barrett. Hard to play Randle for 10K plus when you have Giannis and Jokic and LeBron. But if you're playing a few lineups, you could take a shot on Randle. Porzingis, 9,600 in play. Butler, 8,700. You could take a shot. Jeremy Grant, 7,500 in play. Aaron Gordon, 6,700. You could take a shot. Bobby Porter, 6,600. Believe it or not, playing a lot of lineups, take a shot. John Collins in play, 6,400. Evan Mobley, 6,100. Ben Simmons, 5,600 in play. PJ Washington, 5,400. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you could take a shot. If you're playing one single entry, one lineup for all the gold, don't do it because PJ Washington is one of the most disappointing NBA players of all times. He could give you 35 fantasy points, or he could give you 3.5 fantasy points. You know it. Kevin Love, 5,300. You could take a shot. He's kind of pricey for taking shots, but if you're playing a lot of lineups, fire him up. Naz Reid, 5,200. If he's healthy, you could take a shot. Yes, he's coming off the bench, but he's been getting a little bit more minutes. Marcus Morris Sr., no. Isaiah Stewart, 4,800 in play. Hachimura, you want to take a shot? Take a shot. Larry Nance, 4,600. Pay attention to Larry Nance because what we're doing is we're going to pay attention to the New Orleans bigs. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and, okay, you know Zion is out. You're paying attention to Larry Nance because what we're doing is if Hernan Gomez is out, we're going to play Jackson Hayes. Wait, I'm lying. If Hernan Gomez and Larry Nance is out, we're going to play Jackson Hayes because what Jackson Hayes is going to do is he's going to get Valanciunas backup minutes, and then he's going to be getting some of the power forward minutes also because Najee Marshall and Herbert Jones are going to start. So essentially, they'll have no backups. So keep your eye on Larry Nance. Keep your eye on Hernan Gomez. And then, depending on what's going on with them, you fire up Jackson Hayes. You feel me? Don't tell me I never told you anything. Let's get back to business. So, where were you? Hernan Gomez? No, we were at Larry Nance. Where's Larry Nance at? Okay. All right, Sochan, 46, we don't need. Torrey Craig, you could take a shot if you're desperate. Cedi Osman, you could take a shot, 3,900. Jalen Smith. Let's see what he did his last game. 15 minutes. Nope, you can leave him in the trash. The rest of these guys are unplayable. All right, let's go to center. All right, Jokic 11.8, fine value, play him. Siakam 10.2K, fine value, play him. Bam 8,900, he's a decent play, but you got more high usage players on the court next to him that's going to take away from him, so I don't really need Bam. You feel me? Vooch 7,300, okay play, but Levine and DeRozan take a lot of shots. 8 and 72. Booker is out, he's in play. Miles Turner, very risky, 6,700. You can take a shot. Valanciunas is in play, 6,500. Pay attention to Larry Nance. Pay attention to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez is his backup. If Hernan Gomez is out, Valanciunas is gonna get a little bit of a bump, and Jackson Hayes is gonna get a little bit of a bump. So New Orleans Pelicans big men, pay attention to. Capella, if he's in, good for him. If he's out, Okongwu gets a bump, and Collins gets a little bit of a bump. Rudy Gobert is trash. He's irrelevant. Jared Allen gets a bump with no Mitchell, because Mitchell sucks up a lot of users also. Thomas Bryant, if I play like 3-4 lineups, I'm throwing Thomas Bryant in. Brook Lopez, 6K and play. Nurkic, 6K and play. Claxton, Plumlee, Pirtle, and play. Okongwu if there's no Capella. Mitchell Robinson's in play, 5,400. Zubac, believe it or not, 5K in play. Jalen Duren, 4,900. Depending on my lineup construction, he's absolutely in play. Starting center, 4,900. Should get about 30 minutes if everything goes well. I'm with it. Not interested in Montrezl Harrell, even though his last game was decent. Not interested in anyone else. So let's get 5 guys and let's get going. SGA. Okay, a lot of these guards are underpriced. I'm gonna be honest with you, but let me pick up my 9K superstar Halliburton. Let's get that out the way. Shooting guard? No, you know what? Hold on. LeBron is 10.7. Durant is 10K flat. Durant's a little too cheap. Let's pick up Valanciunas. 65. Let's do let's see. Levine is 73. What should be a close game. Let's pick him up. Small forward. Mikal Bridges against Miami. I'm not interested in playing against Miami. I'm not interested in all that bullshit. Trey Murphy, Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall is a little bit active. I like Najee Marshall. He put up 29 fantasy points. Let's go back to Najee Marshall. You got Herb Jones, Najee Marshall, Trey Murphy all starting. Like, somebody's going to need to score besides McCollum, grab rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's got to do something. Here we got Herbert Jones at power forward, 4,800. Can we go back to him? We can. Let's see what else we could do. John Collins, I said I liked against the Lakers. Yeah, let's pick up John Collins. You know he's going to feast against the Lakers. So we got Halliburton, we got Levine, we got Najee Marshall at 5K. We got John Collins, we got Valanciunas, a lot of players that we like. So we'll just go with these 5 for now. Keep this video going. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Absolutely appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Absolutely helps the channel grow. If you're having trouble, you're struggling to cash, the NBA is all over the place. I understand. I'm here to help you. If you want my finalized optimal lineup sent to you before a lot, no problem. I got you. Check out my Patreon, link in the description, or DM me on Twitter. We'll get you going. Let's go to FanDuel. I already picked out 5 guys. I absolutely try to speed through this video because it's 11 games. I know you guys got things to do, so thank you for bearing with me. FanDuel, 5 guys, SGA, too cheap. Halliburton, 9,700, too cheap. My man Anthony Davis, that I don't get to play enough, but he's going up against these bums in the Clippers, these failures, these quitters. So I want to see Anthony Edwards destroy them. Jackson Hayes, I got him set up just in case what I told you. So we're paying attention to Larry Nance, we're paying attention to Hernan Gomez, and then we'll see what we're gonna do with Jackson Hayes depending on that information. And on both FanDuel and DraftKings, Jalen Duren is absolutely the cheapest center I will go with because I don't punt center. I promise you, if you get center wrong on any platform, your night is over. You know what I'm saying? So I don't screw around with center. My centers, they gotta play. They gotta be. They gotta have a pathway to play at least 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Without foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta be decent. That's Jalen Duren. He's gonna play at least 30 minutes if he doesn't get in foul trouble. He's under 6K, and you know when he's on the floor, he's active. You know what I'm saying? And he has a good matchup. So those are the things that I look for. So SGA, Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, that's 3 monsters right there. Jackson Hayes for value if things break our way. And then Jalen Duren is the lowest I will go at center. Listen, 11 games up, 11 games down. I'm going to go on and get out of here. I had a long ass day. I'm sure you guys did too. Hope you had a profitable night. And I'm absolutely see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later. Ciao.